In this section, I wanna tell you about parenting that should be avoided for kids. All parents have their own unique way of bringing up their kids. They do their best to raise them, but nobody's perfect. That's why, when they look back, they all want to fix some of the mistakes that they made in the past. Here are some of the things that they regret, so you can avoid making the same mistake. 1. They scold their children too often. Reprimanding a child for something they did wrong is totally normal, but sometimes parents go overboard and it turns into nitpicking. Some parents believe that the higher their expectations are for their children, the more successful the kids will be in the future. But it surely doesn't work this way. Scolding a child for every little mistake can lead to behavioral problems. Punishment for a bad grade are also harmful. They can kill off the desire for learning in any child. And of course, being too strict can have another huge downside, a poor relationship with your child. That's why you should only punish your kid for things that actually matter. Number 2. They miss out on the most important moment in their children's life. Of course, every parent has a lot of commitment and juggling. All of them is not easy feat. But children desperately need parents to be there for them. Some occasions that might not seem that important for an adult really mean a lot for kids. Children need to have someone close to them at moments like this. Even if you think you have a good reason to miss your child's school play, do your best to be present. Find time to visit grandma, go to the theater, decorate your house for the holidays, because your bond with your children gets stronger by creating memories together. Otherwise, in the future, you will feel bad about how many great moments pass you by. Number 3. They didn't play enough creative games. Of course, simply playing creative games with your kids won't necessarily make them great artists or musicians in the future. But hey, there's always a change. Doing this has a lot of other advantages as well. Any kind of activity like drawing or playing with Play-Doh has a positive effect of developing their intelligence, imagination, and increasing their vocabulary. Also, if your kid is engaged in a lot of different activities, it makes it easier for you to find out what they have an interest in and what they are good at. This is important since they can showing promising abilities even at a young age and develop them later. Number 4. They didn't take enough photo and video. Obviously, not taking photo won't have any bad impact on your kid's life. But it's the best way to capture amazing moments that you don't want to forget. When your kids grow up and leave home, the picture will be there to remind you what a long way they have come. Besides, looking through those pictures together with your grown-up kids lets you relive all their milestones and those beautiful memories together. That's why not using a camera often enough is one of the regrets any parents can relate to. And even though we live a digital era, having a classic photo album can be a nice family tradition. Number 5. They didn't take their child's opinion into account. You're too young to decide. Adults know better. Are probably phrase you heard quite often when you were a kid. It was irritating, right? But this kind of attitude from parents can have a serious impact on kids' future. If children feel like their opinion is often neglected, they may grow up to be an insecure kid. And it's logical if you think about it. How can you know what you want from life or set your own goals to achieve if there was always someone who made decisions for you? Of course, as a parent, you can go along with your kids' every wish or desire. I mean, your kids really can bring home every stray cat they meet. But instead of simply refusing to explain to the child why it's a bad idea. In some other case, you can discuss their opinion and meet them halfway. So, what's your favorite childhood memory? Let me know down in the comment. If you learned something new today, stay on a good life. See you!